Hey all, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is going to be an easy at-home salon blowout. So I did a video, my first video was on giving yourself a round brush blowout, but this time I kind of wanted to go a little bit more in depth. Let's get started. So first I'm using Aveda Smooth Infusion Styling Cream, and this is great for all hair types. Just gets rid of the frizz, and I put that on my mid-lengths and ends. And then I'm going in on my roots with Aveda Volumizing Tonic. And I just showed half of my head for that because you get the picture. Put it all the way through your entire hair on the roots to mid-lengths. The next thing you want to do is create your part, and then grab your blow dryer. Take your concentrator off the blow dryer and start to rough dry your hair with just your fingers. So this is an important step because if you start blow drying right with a brush, you're going to stretch out your hair and dry it in that stretched out position, and that can cause a little bit of damage. So here I'm just showing you all the different ways that you can rough dry your hair, making sure to trying to get the roots dry, and in order to get some volume, you can flip your head over and blow dry that way. Once your hair is about 80% dry, you can clip it up in a few sections. I'm using duck mouth hair clips, and I'll put the link below. So I just grab the section, twist it, clip it. Pretty simple. So now go ahead and grab your round brush, and I'm using, I think it's a 1 3/4 inch or maybe a 2-inch round brush. I'll put the link for that below because these round brushes are amazing. They're from Olivia Garden. And then I'm using my Rusk blow dryer, which I put the concentrator back on. And you can see I'm kind of lifting the hair up with my round brush, blow drying it pretty good at the root so that it gets a little volume, and then on the ends I kind of spend a little bit more time. So when I get to the ends, I kind of twist my round brush a couple times to kind of get that curve, that kind of smooth end finish to the blow dry. It's important to remember that your round brush is actually heating up as you use your blow dryer on it. So that that material that they use, I think it's like some special material, actually holds the heat really well on purpose, and it actually acts as like a giant curling iron. So as you kind of smooth your round brush through it a few more times, even without the blow dryer right directly on it, your round brush is still super hot. So it's actually creating volume and smoothness and curl just by using the round brush on its own. So go ahead and hairspray in between every layer that you do, every section that you do. And then on the second section, I'm really trying to get a little volume at the root, so I'm really lifting the hair up as I brush. And the hairspray that I used is Aveda AirControl, which is an awesome hairspray for a blow dry because it doesn't like make your hair sticky or like super helmet head. It kind of lets the hair, it just kind of, I don't even know, it gives it a nice texture and a little bit of hold, but you can still actually run your fingers through it after blow drying with that AirControl hairspray. I love that hairspray. You've got one life to live. She's singing. So this does take a little extra time and effort, but a blow dry like this will last me 3 or 4 days. And of course by the 4th day it's probably up in a little top knot or something, but it's pretty amazing when you take a little time and effort and put it into your hair, how long it can actually last. So now we're moving on to the top section, and I already did the left side of my hair, but I thought this side showed a little bit better what I'm actually doing. So I'm kind of working on the ends first, and then once the ends are pretty much dry, I'm adding a little volume at the root. So this is how I actually grab the hair that's at the front of my little money piece, we call it, the very front piece of your hair, right by your forehead. So I'm just kind of using my round brush to grab the hair, pull it up and blow dry as I go. It's a little bit difficult, but you can do it. And you might have noticed I change the way that I hold the blow dryer every so often. So sometimes I grab like the actual handle, but sometimes I actually grab the nozzle part of the blow dryer, just kind of depending on which section of hair I'm doing. Okay, after you've finished with all the round brushing you can possibly muster, then just make sure you go through all of your hair, especially near the roots, and just make sure it's completely dry. Then I'm taking my still hot round brush and I'm just smoothing the ends one more time with that. Wow, that really got it really smooth. I'm once again going through my part line and just making sure the part is perfectly straight, because that's how I want it today. And then I'm taking just a couple little sections on the very top and backcombing them to achieve a little bit of extra volume. Because of the way my hair is cut, it's got a lot of volume at the ends because it's pretty blunt, so it takes a little bit of extra power to get that volume at the root, just with the way my hair is cut. I don't have a whole lot of layers right now, so anyway, I'm hairspraying one more time and then I'm done. Booyah! I will also provide a link below to the makeup that I'm wearing today. I did a tutorial on that. See you next time! I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you next time.